Hello there, you tuned into Football Everyday Euro 2012 edition. I'm your host Zack, and in the studio with me here at the Manila Star, the usual suspects, Randeep, Singh, Ian Yee. We are here to talk about the Euro 2012 final. Of course, after almost a month of football, it has come down to this. Now tonight, Spain look to make history as the first team to win 3 consecutive international tournaments, but standing in their way are a certain Azuri who are looking to win the Euros for the first time since 1968. Now lads, Spain somehow have earned themselves the tag of being boring in this tournament for their lack of goals and excitement. Now who thinks Spain are boring? I tell you what, right, approximately 50% of the football watching population, that's who thinks Spain are boring. It's a philosophical debate that has defined Euro 2012. Lads, I want to ask you, Spain boring? I mean, Boris Becker reckons they're boring, Randeep, but
yeah, Boris Becker doesn't play football, he plays tennis.
Yes.
Spain have been, Spain have been disappointing, apart from the game against Ireland.
Yeah.
But then again, it was Ireland. So, Spain has been disappointing.
Yeah.
They have yet to peak, but they have done enough to qualify. They've got players who have not performed, like Xavi. I think the format that they play, the normal usual format, the 4-6-0 format, has not worked. They have to play a striker. But having said that, I think today they will not play a striker simply because of the Andre Pirlo threat for Italy.
Right. Well, we're gonna delve into that but a lot deeper. But nicely set up there, Randy. Well, Ian, mate, I'm gonna stat you out. For Spain, an average of 1.8 goals in each of their matches. It is 25% lower than the tournament average of 2.4. Now, what do you make of all these stats?
Yeah, I think with the current Spain team, it's a lot about like fitting a square peg in a round hole, right? Trying, for example, players like Silva. On form, it makes sense to include him. He played fantastically for Manchester City, but at the same time, he doesn't quite seem to fit in that system. Whereas with Xavi in Barcelona, he always played well because he knows Pedro Rodriguez is going to be making a run, Dani Alves is going to be making a run out wide. So he can play those balls over the top, and that's one of the main weapons in his arsenal, and that's why it works so well. But with Spain, they're trying to fit in Fabregas, they're trying to fit in Silva, trying to shoehorn all these players in, and it's just not working out. It's just not clicking together so well.
Well, I tell you what, Randy, goals win games, but Spain, you know, they usually need to score just once, right, to win a game. They keep the ball so well that they hardly ever concede, and that is the essence of their philosophy. Spain are control freaks, right? So basically, the critics have been calling it tiki Tacanazzo. So why don't Spain shoot more often, Randy?
Both the finals that they won in Euro and the World Cup, they won by 1-0 margins. They do enough in finals. They know how to win. And I think that the ball-winning skills of Sergio Busquets and Xavi Alonso are crucial in this game. For me, the best player in Spain has been Jordi Alba. Barcelona has just snapped him up. And I think it's a brilliant buy. So Busquets and Xavi Alonso are the ball winners in the middle of the park. And then Iniesta has been alright, but not as effective. And Xavi has been disappointing. So Xavi has got something to prove. And I hope, for the life of me, I hope he plays Torres.
But this is an interesting debate, really. I mean, we're analysing the way Spain play, right, lads? It's a case of, like, you know, they wear teams down, don't they? And I mean, we expect the reigning world and European champions to play with a certain kind of flair. And Spain do have a lot of flair, but it's more a case of just wearing teams down with their passing. You like that?
Yeah, I think they don't have a choice either, right? Every team that plays against Spain now, they know, you know, that they got to sit back. They have to defend. They have to try to break down that tiki-taka. So it doesn't do any favors for Spain. But at the same time, I still think that false number 9 thing. It's kind of like going back to that point you made about how many shots they take. They have to play that possession football, because if they want to play that style of possession and wear teams down, they can't be taking shots and risk being hit on the counter attack.
That's a very good point. I give you more stats here, Randy. Euro 2008, right? Spain had 33 passes per shot, right? At the last World Cup, it was 44 passes per shot. This time, it's been 58 passes a shot. Wow. Now, Arsene Wenger, he's gone on record calling this brand of football sterile domination. It's very Arsene, that one. You agree?
Like Ian says, you know, teams know how to stifle Spain. They sit back. They don't Portugal didn't park the bus, and neither did Italy. But the system that Spain plays, that slick passing, it's not boring.
And the closing down. When they lose the ball, that's like you said, Busquets. 3 of them. It's all about ball possession.
Exactly.
Spain, right?
Yeah, exactly. And the wing backs are important. So Barcelona had Dani Alves, and you've got a certain Lionel Messi up front. So there you go.
Okay. Well, hold on to your thoughts, lads, because when we come back, we're going to take a look at the Italian side of the coin. So keep it locked right here on Football Everyday Euro Finals Preview. Hello there, welcome to Football Everyday Euro 2012 final preview. Yes, indeed, folks, we are previewing the big one this evening between Spain and Italy. Winner takes all, and I'll tell you what, interesting matchup, because before the break we were talking about Spain and their tiki-taka style of sideways passing and ball retention. Now, history actually favors the Azzurri lads, because Spain have beaten Italy only once in 7 major competitions. Now, looking at the Italians, lads, could they prove difficult competitors for Spain this evening? And I know you reckon Spain going to be on fire, right?
Yeah, but Italy have certainly proved the bookmakers at least wrong.
Yeah.
And the pundits wrong. They have been impressive. Balotelli, he woke up in the semi-finals.
Yeah.
Ande Pirlo has been my man of the tournament.
Yeah.
Buffon has been excellent. They missed Cellini in the quarterfinals when they beat England on penalties, but he played extremely well in the semi-finals. So yeah, Italy, they are on song.
They look like a team that is bonded as well. You can see their body language on the pitch. I've never seen a team so in love with each other. I know Italians are very touchy-feely types, all you Italians out there, but they seem to really love each other and team spirit. Okay, more stats for you, Ian. Prandelli's side, when they met Spain in the group stages, they only had 35 possession of the ball. But when they did have the ball, we saw that they create enough to give Spain a fair amount of problems, right? I remember Balotelli, one-on-one. Had he taken his shot quicker, it might have been a goal. So, Ian, something to fear for the Spanish as far as the Italians are concerned?
Yeah, exactly. I think this Italian team, they could win the game with 10% ball possession.
They seem to have no fear of the Spanish, right?
Exactly. They can match. They have players that can match them for skill. That's for sure. They have Pirlo. Rossi is a very physical player, but he has a nice touch, great range of passing. So they are perfectly set up to beat this Spanish team. They've got very rangy passers of the ball. They've got De Rossi and Pirlo, of course.
He can do short and long.
Yeah.
But Randeep, mate, now you mentioned Pirlo just now, your player of the tournament. He's definitely somebody capable of turning any game, right?
Absolutely.
Coming into the tournament, everyone looked at Andre Pirlo, said maybe over the hill, maybe past it. He silenced his critics, right?
Oh yeah,
Randeep?
definitely.
Yeah.
How did AC Milan let him go to Juventus?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's beyond me.
Ridiculous.
He should be a talisman of that club, right, Milan?
Exactly. So Andre Pirlo,
maybe like us, they thought his time was up. Right?
Yeah,
his legs
exactly.
had gone.
But he proved us wrong against Italy, against England, and against the youthful Germany side. He took everyone for a ride on the German midfield. And he has been
no
really...
mean feat that with the likes of Schweinsteiger, all of them there.
He oozes class, and he is key today. He is key, and Balotelli is key.
Which really makes you wonder why they didn't, why England, there was no call for goals at all.
Absolutely,
exactly. Think about goals.
Pirlo schooled a lot of midfielders in this tournament, and it's going to be an interesting battle between him and Xavi for the middle of the pitch. But you mentioned Balotelli. Now, Ian, I know you like your stats, mate. Balotelli, he needs one more goal to take the lead in the Golden Boot. Now, who would have thought Mario Balotelli would be even in the running to win a Euro Golden Boot? that goes to show what a tournament he's had, right? Sparkling tournament.
Yeah, he's had his flashes of brilliance as usual, but at the same time, he's so liable. Even after he scored that goal, and the thing with the removing the shirt,
could have cost him.
Yeah, could have cost the team.
Yeah,
right?
that was a cheap
that
yellow.
Was terrible.
You're not going to take that out of the boy. Unpredictable is the word with Balotelli.
Having said that, guys, Spain has got 3 players on 2 goals. Fabregas, Torres and Alonso, right?
Sure.
So I'm sure they will be all gung-ho about today's game themselves if Torres plays and if Fabregas plays. So, yeah, Balotelli, I just heard on the radio that he's not bothered about getting the top scorer award. He said, as long as my team wins.
Superb. I mean, that's a big change from the lad that used to like indoor fireworks. But you mentioned Balotelli just now. Now, a lot of praise has to go to Prandelli for the way he's handled Balotelli. We've not seen any of his usual shenanigans, right?
Yeah, I think that walk up to the church when Prandelli walked, when they made the quarterfinals, I think that also plays a part.
Yeah.
They've got the
his little exodus to the monastery
yes,
somewhere.
The monastery,
I think he did a 22 km walk or something. That's hardcore, right?
Yeah, so the man upstairs is behind the Italians.
Yes.
So I mean, Balotelli has been he's key apart from Pirlo and Buffon today, because I thought Buffon was excellent in the semi-finals.
Yeah. I mean, definitely one of the big names that have come to the fore. But Ian, as far as this evening's concerned now, a lot of teams when they play Spain, they set out to stifle. I mean, all the tactics basically based around stopping Spain playing, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that's a good tactic for Prandelli to employ? Now, here's a man who likes to change his tactics around.
Yeah.
Seen him play with a back 3. He's gone diamond in the midfield. How do you stop the Spanish view of Prandelli?
I think to stop the Spanish, you do exactly what Italy did in the first game, in their first match.
3-5-2. Counter. Yeah. 3-5-2.
It was brilliant. It was a brilliant move. They had three forwards who basically played as midfielders, and you had 3 centre backs to cover them. It was perfect, and then the 2 wing backs to bomb forward. It was fantastic. I thought that was brilliant. Stroke of genius.
Fantastic, lads. Well, amazingly, we've come to the end of the show. That was a quick chat. That was. But before we go, score prediction, lads.
Spain to nick it today.
Spain to nick it. Ian?
Italy 1-0.
Italy 1-0. Well, all will be revealed this evening or early tomorrow morning, and then we'll be back to talk to you guys about it. So until then, enjoy the finals, enjoy your football. Speak to you soon.